Hi, today we will see how Java communicates with SQS like read, write and even delete operation. So for that, first and foremost we need to create the AWS credentials. So we'll go to my security credentials and from AWS access key and secret key we will generate a new key and take the access key ID. And in terminal I have already installed AWS CLI, so we'll just give AWS configure access key, secret key, default is Mumbai. So all this has been configured. So once you generate access key and secret key, especially I recommend you to delete it once your POC is done. Then we need to add dependency like Maven dependency. So for that we will give group ID com.amazon AWS, artifact ID and the version. So for latest version you can just Google it, Maven AWS, and you can see the latest version. So you can just copy it from here and paste it in your IDE in pom.xml. So here you will find pom.xml and you will just update the dependency. So if your auto import is enabled, it will automatically download the jar files. If not, then you just need to go and refresh it here, or from here you just need to go and give Maven and re-import. So in order to send message, what we need to do is like we will import AWS Amazon SQS, then client builder, then attribute value, send message request and send message result to print the message ID. So using SQS builder, I have created a SQS variable, Amazon SQS, and then we have defined the queue URL. So you can get the queue URL from Amazon. Just need to go to, where is my queue? Here it is. So here I have created a standard queue. If you click it, you can get the URL from here. So I have used the same URL, and then I have created a message attribute. So I'll show you what this attribute stands for. So after that I will send a message. So with queue URL, this URL, then with message body hello world, and with message attribute where I will put the attribute as name and type string and value Paul with delay second of 5, means it will appear after 5 seconds. And then I'll just send the message and print the result.get message ID. So if I go and run it, oh, that's beautiful. Our message ID is printed. So if you go and see what messages are there, so you can see that hello world. So if I click more details in message attribute, I can see that name, type string and value is Paul, which we have defined here, message attribute. So but these are not necessary and it's optional, so you can omit this. So we need to omit this, and even we can omit delay second. So if we omit delay second, it will appear at an instance, means when this message has been pushed, it will be available in the queue. Okay, there is some error. So I hope the message has been pushed, not yet. Okay, you can see that it is available immediately. And if we go to the message attribute, there is no value here because we had not passed the value. So now if I want to retrieve it, what I need to do is like, we'll just import AWS SQS, then the builder. So in builder we can specify like which region, which credentials to use, which profile to use. Since I have already set it by default, so it will take the default region, that is Mumbai. And if I run it, so what we have done is like, mainly we need to specify the queue URL, then wait time, how much time it should wait, and then maximum number. So it should be, by default it is 1 and maximum it can be 10. So once we run it, I can see that only one message is printed because some message will be in flight mode. So if you see here, this message in flight, it is not visible. So what I will do is like, I will push multiple messages. So as of now I had 4 messages. And if I try to run it, read all the messages, so most probably it will fetch one message. Yeah, it is fetching only the first message. So we have checked that SQS.receive message returns sometimes only one message. This is because we had very less number of messages. So in that case, what we need to do is like, I have written a while loop and I will send 100 messages at an instant. And here we are using with visibility timeout 10. So it can be like 100, 120, like 2 minutes. So why it is used visibility timeout? Because we want to tell the queue that the message should not be visible to any other consumer until we are done. Like my program will take 10 seconds or maybe 20 seconds. So I'll give like visibility timeout of 30. So in between 30 seconds, it will not be available to any other consumers. And maximum number of messages we can receive is 10. If I use 100, then it will throw error. So it can be minimum 1 and maximum 10. And if we use dot with wait time, so in that case what it will do is like, maximum we can send is like 20 seconds. So what it will do, it will wait for 20 seconds if any message is available. But if message is available within 5 seconds, then it will return before 20 seconds itself. So we will omit this and run our read.main or SQS receive message. So we can see that we had received 10 messages and all are of different ID. And if we go on the right side, we can see that we will have the message attributes also. Since we are not passing here any attributes, so we didn't receive any attributes. And if we want to delete any message, what we need to do is like, we need to set the region, then SQS, then builder, and we will do SQS.delete message and pass the queue URL and message.get receipt handle. So first we will read the message and then from that message we will get the receipt handle. So each message will have different receipt handle. So you can see that we had message ID, then we had that receipt handle. So each time we fetch, that receipt handle may differ, because what Amazon does is like, it will keep 4 copies of each message. So sometimes this receipt handle may change. So in that case, what we need to do is like, once we read the message, then we will delete it. So we need to iterate until the queue is empty. So if I run it, the message is deleted, so mostly it will be only one message. And if we want to delete multiple messages, what we need to do is like, here we will just use SQS dot delete message and then we will pass the queue URL and message dot we will pass the receipt handle. So these and these are same. Just uncomment it and comment this part. And this too. So we had the queue URL and with maximum number of messages 10. Then we are iterating it. So at a time we can read 10 messages, so we can delete also 10 messages. So we need to write a recursive method to fetch 10 messages at a time and delete it once it is read. So if I run this delete operation again, it should delete 10 messages. So we can see that 10 messages are deleted. So we have now 89 messages. So this code has deleted 1 message and this code is deleted 10 messages. So it's total 11 messages. If we rerun it again, it has deleted 10 more records. So we can verify that now it has deleted 9 records. Let's check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it has deleted 10 records. Let us rerun it again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again we have deleted 10 records. It should be 70. Okay, my bad. Okay, the error is happening because we are not setting the visibility timeout. So we need to set visibility timeout of like, we'll set it 20 seconds. Like I will take 20 seconds to process my request. So what we'll do is like we'll delete this in 20 seconds. So my 10 request has been deleted. Most probably it should show now 69. Yes. Again, if we want to re-verify it, so now we have deleted only 5 records. So it should be 64. Yes. So in order to process or in order to delete, we need to set the visibility timeout to some extent. By default, it is 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have deleted 10 records. Yeah. So visibility timeout will make this message available in flight. So like if I don't delete it, so you have set the visibility timeout to 20. Okay, so let's check. So you can see that 10 messages has been set to in flight, so it will not be read by any other consumers. So that's all for this tutorial. If you like this video, then don't forget to hit the like button and share and subscribe. Bye bye, see you.